Good afternoon, my friends. It's Sage Walsh here, and I just wanted to talk about what's going on in the world. Many of us are very concerned about the repercussions that could happen were Israel to invade Rafah, and I am praying that that would not happen because it would be a bloodbath, and I wish that the U.S. government, Biden, would stop them. The U.K. As well. I feel that they could, and I feel like the whole world, the international community, should intervene because Israel's been committing human rights violations, and never again is now means for everyone and not just for the Jewish people. And I say that having had a mother that was Jewish, so I know about the Holocaust, but what's happening in Gaza is another Holocaust, and that's not right. So I say not in our name, and that I do not feel that. I feel that a miracle needs to happen to stop this. There are a few good things that have happened, like the World Central Kitchen started operating again. They're not going to send foreign employees, but they have some employees that are from Gaza. And Israel has shut down Al Jazeera News because obviously Israel is not a democracy. They want to censor what their citizens see, but I feel like only about 3% of the Israeli population really is concerned about the Palestinians, from what I've seen, but I could be wrong. The whole world is, the U.S. and Israel will be less safe the more damage that Israel does. I'm not condoning any actions on Hamas's part for sure. They've committed war crimes too, but the scale of what Israel is doing is unbelievable and really heinous. And people, mass graves and people buried alive with catheters and IVs attached and in their scrubs, showing they were medical people, their organs missing because their organs were harvested, children, old people. These were not terrorists. I mean, an Israeli politician would say, oh, well, but obviously they're not. These are human rights violations, all of this. And like Norman Finkelstein says, any time that Israel is a lunatic state, not a Jewish state, that the average Jewish person in America, unless they're like the billionaire Zionists, do not identify with shooting amputees over a fence, like Norman Finkelstein says. And once you lose sight of the innocence of children, then you're a lunatic. So I don't know if it's true, but I heard on one news source that 30 IDF soldiers refused to go into Rafah because they're under psychological duress, and I think they know it'll be a bloodbath. Of course, they've already done so much murder and killing that they probably are suffering from PTSD. Like, if you ever listen to Breaking the Silence, the former IDF soldiers that tell about what's really goes on in the occupation and apartheid, and they bombed Gaza many times. years ago, the people of Gaza tried to do a peaceful intifada, like kind of like the non-violent resistance, sort of like Martin Luther King style, and the Israel attacked and responded very violently. Anyway, and that's all I'm going to say for now. But peace, namaste.